phenomenon. Pay me my respect, you know I'm a phenomenon. Pay me my respect, you know I'm a phenomenon. Yeah, phenomenon. Pay me my respect, you know I'm a phenomenon. Phenomenon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cramer Family Fieldhouse, home of the First Academy Royals. I'm Zachary Winfield,
I'm Lauren Rotman.
and we are here for the first regional playoff game of the season for the Royals. What are you excited about for this game?
I'm excited for this really good matchup. They're both great teams, and we know that because they've both gone to regionals. Who are you most excited to see play tonight, Zachary?
I'm really excited to see Haley Higgins play for Foundation. She's a junior, she's 6'1", and she has been incredible all season. I got the chance to watch them the first time these two teams met up. The Royals took it 3-0. They've won every single time they've played them this year. So one could only think that the Royals should get a win out of this one.
For the First Academy, I'm really excited to see Tina DeRosa play, which is number 9. She has a total of 234 kills for this season, which is topped out of the First Academy team.
Tina DeRosa has played great all year. Last time I was commentator, she had almost all of the points for this team, and she's a huge key. If they can get Tina going, there's not much you can do about it. The First Academy is 17-6 overall. That's their record, and the Foundation Academy is 21-5. The First Academy has played a lot of really tough teams this year. Orangewood Christian, a lot of really good teams, including Foundation. They've met with Foundation twice. This will be the third time, so it should be really exciting.
So for the First Academy defense, we're really looking forward to see Sayla Kohler play with a total of 237 digs, which is the most for the First Academy. And for Foundation, the person with the most digs is Luna Dela Cruz, which we're also really excited to see how she puts up against the good offense of the First Academy.
Another shout-out people are the Hatfield sisters. They are two sisters that have been playing together, and they are pretty much in unison when they play. And this should be pretty exciting to watch. However, this is a really big stat. The Royals are undefeated at home this season, 11-0 at home. And so is Foundation. Both teams only have lost on away games, so this should be pretty exciting. A lot of stuff in their favor, but also Foundation, a very, very good team. And like the name states, they build on a foundation of great sports.
Using past information, these two teams have been a great matchup for each other. Foundation always comes out strong in the first set, but TFA doesn't let that stop them. And as the sets go on, Foundation starts to lose their momentum and lets TFA win 3-0.
So the big thing that we got to worry about for Foundation is they got to be consistent and always be going at it the whole game. They can't let off the gas, because that is when this amazing TFA offense is going to come out and basically take over the game. And another thing, last time when these two teams met up, Haley Higgins actually had a hurt arm, and you started to see that as we got into about the second or third set. So it'll be very exciting to see that, and we will see you guys at game time. we're going to toss it down to the court to Hannah Schick on our sideline report.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and I'm here with Coach Sherpa. Coach Sherpa, how have you guys been preparing for this game tonight?
This is going to be our third time playing Foundation, so we've been preparing by watching old film from our previous matches with them. They have one really strong offensive player, so sort of analyzing how she plays, where her tendencies lie, and then making sure that what we do well, we're focused on in practice executing.
What are your guys' strengths about the team tonight?
We have strong servers. We're very consistent in serving. We're also very consistent in serve-receive. Both are going to be crucial tonight.
And then last question. Is this your first time going into playoffs? If so, are you guys excited tonight?
This is my second time. We went to first round of regionals last year, and we did not advance. If we advance tonight to the second round of regionals, it'll be the first time since 2017. So it's sort of a monumental night for the program.
Okay, thank you so much. Play well tonight.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hannah, and I'm here with the Foundation head coach. Coach, how have you guys been preparing for tonight's game?
We've been preparing the same way that we have all season, just being who we are, getting a lot of reps in, and just trying to stay together as a team and understanding that we play to honor and glorify the Lord more than we play for anything else. So,
Have you guys made it to playoffs, and if so, how far have you advanced?
this is my first season.
Phenomenon. So pay me my respect, you know I'm a phenomenon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here up in the booth as we are ready to get this thing started.
Yeah, our matchup today is Foundation Academy versus the First Academy.
The Royals have been off to a very good start. At the end of the season, they kind of had a slope, but it's okay because all that matters is the playoffs. The Foundation Academy has been pretty steady all year with a couple losses, 2 of them being to the Royals. So this should be a very exciting one.
In past matches with the exact same lineup, TFA has taken both wins over the last week and the last month. TFA has won both games 3-0. Although Foundation Academy put up a good fight in the first set, they seem to have lost their momentum after the second and third set.
As you can see with the replica of the scores, Foundation 20, TFA 25 in the first set, in the second set 15-25, in the third set 19-25. So the points started to decrease after the first set, and that's what the Royals are really going to have to either really focus on and try to take advantage, or try and make sure that happens. And we are going to head to commercial break. We'll be right back.
Hello everybody, today we are introducing the players on each team. Starting with the First Academy, we have Peyton Reeler, a junior, Olivia Salmon, a senior, Sayla Kohler, a junior, Marin Moy, another junior, Kylie Beavers, a senior, Kennedy Connell, a senior, Kendall Fales, a senior, Taylor Lovelace, also a senior, and we'll get back.
And back to serve is Emily Hatfield, dribbling the ball. The whistle blows. The ball is up, and Hatfield hits it over the net. Tana DeRosa sets it over. And that will be Haley Higgins on the miss. 1-0 Royals.
Because it's so early in the game, no teams are looking like they've lost their momentum yet.
Kennedy Connell to serve over the net. The set to number 2, who spikes it over. And another set to number 6, Connell.
Pipe set.
Another set to number 2, over the net. Tana DeRosa with the spike and the save by number 5. And there is Haley Higgins with the serve, with the spike, 1-1. Back to serve, Caitlin Hatfield over the net. The bump and the set to number 12, who spikes it over. And the set, and that is Higgins, and that is 2-1 for the Lions. Wow, great job there by the Lions, just getting the ball over the net. Hatfield serves it again. And there is the set, and Tana DeRosa over the net, saved. And a bump over, a diving save. And Tana DeRosa gets stuffed at the net, 3-1 Lions. Very, very, very good energy over on the sideline for the Lions. TFA kind of quiet. Hatfield over. The set. And there you go. There is the another point for the Royals, 2-3 Royals. Back to serve. The libero over the net. And the set to Haley Higgins, and that is out of bounds and a point for the Royals. We are all knotted up 3-3. Libero. Kohler serves it. A set, and kind of a funky set, and it hits the net, but it still goes over. And the set to Tina DeRosa, who spikes it for the score, 4-3 Royals. Back to serve again is the libero Kohler. Kohler serves, and it's out of bounds, 4-4. We are tied up. Foundation getting the serve back once again, and that is Foundation's libero Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz serves it. It goes over. DeRosa, the set, and it's over, and that is Olivia Salmon with the tap over and the score for the Royals, 5-4.
The TFA bench is looking loud and ready to win.
Now serving for the Royals, number 5, Beavers. Beavers serves it over the net. A save and a set to Higgins, who spikes it, and that is inbounds and a point for the Lions, 5-5. The Lions, I've noticed, not having the best communication, it seems. It seems I've seen a bunch of people go after the ball, and, you know, you have to have good communication or you're going to end up having people run into each other. Back to serve, number 10. Over the net. The set, and that's Tina DeRosa, and that is a point for the Royals, 6-5.
For the Royals, 11 goes in for number 9.
And that is going to be Elise Rogers back to serve. It is up and over. There's the save and the set to number 9. Oh, that's a big one.
And they played
Back
it off the
over,
roof.
and Rogers saves it. Sets back up, and that's Higgins, and she is stuffed at the net by Olivia Salmon. Olivia Salmon climbs the ladder and stuffs her. 7-5 Royals. Rogers to serve, gets it over. The set, and Higgins, and there's Olivia Salmon again. 8-5 Royals.
Although Foundation let the ball drop, they're not letting it stop their energy.
Foundation very rowdy over there. Rogers gets it over the net, and the libero
Beautiful
tries,
float
and
serve.
that is a point for the Royals once again. Nine to 5 Royals. Rogers back to serve. Rogers over the net. Higgins bumps. It is the bump back to Higgins, who spikes it over. The set, and Salmon gets stuffed. 6-2. 5-10 Royals.
And there's a timeout called by Foundation Academy.
We will be right back after this commercial break. Welcome back, Elise Rogers to serve again. 10-5 Royals. Over the net. The bump and the set to Higgins, who spikes it. Another set. Salmon taps it over, and Salmon gets the point. 11-5 Royals. What'd you think about that play?
I thought it was really well planned, and it faked out the other team when they least expected it.
Rogers with the serve. Over the net. The libero gets it, and a spike from Higgins. A great play there by Higgins. And, oh, a great job by number 1, Peyton Wheeler, to serve that one when they were not expecting a set. And a point for the Royals, 12-5.
That setter dump came in unexpected on the foundation side and caused a miscommunication.
Rogers to serve again. And it hits the net and goes over anyway. 13-5 Royals.
It barely rolls over, and foundation seems to be getting down on themselves for not being prepared.
Rogers, another serve. Rogers over the net. Higgins sets it, and a bump over Wheeler, and Olivia gets stuffed, and another stuff by Haley Higgins, and it's out of bounds. 14-5 Royals. The Royals are kind of running away with this one.
The foundation head coach is looking a little disappointed in her team. It seems she expects better.
Rogers serves, and it is out of bounds, and a point for the Lions.
9 goes in for 11 on the Royals, and 2 goes in for 1 for foundation.
Haley Higgins to serve. The 6'1" junior over the net. DeRosa. DeRosa over the net, and another point for the Royals, 15-6. The Royals are just dominating this one so far. Olivia Salmon to serve. Salmon over the net. The bump, the set to Higgins, and it's a point for the Lions. Can you explain why that was a point?
Nine goes in for 8 for the Lions.
Coming in is Lily Green, number 9, as she subs out for Campbell. Green with the serve, over the net, out of bounds, and a point for the Royals, 16-7. That is the mistakes you just cannot give up against this unforgiving team.
12 goes in for 5 for the Royals, and 8 goes in for 9.
Number 1, Peyton Wheeler to serve. 7-16 Royals. Wheeler over the net. Higgins with the bump, and that's over the net by number 2. And Tina DeRosa could not get to that one, and a point for the Lions, 8-16. What did you think about that play?
I thought Tina DeRosa was just not ready enough for it to come over. Seems almost a little unexpected on their side.
Hatfield serve. The set. And Tina DeRosa spikes it, and no one's getting that one, and that's a point for the Royals. 17-8. TFA up on foundation. Back to serve, number 6, Kennedy Connell. Connell over. Ooh, and a good save. And number 2 spikes it, a save by Tina DeRosa. And number 12 with a big spike and a point for the Royals, 18-8. Great awareness right there by the Royals, just being able to get to the ball and make sure that no silly mistakes happen. Over the net. The set up to Higgins, who gets it over. And the response, Tina DeRosa with a tap. Over, Oh, and a great save by the libero, and a spike from Tana DeRosa. Higgins with the save. Up again to Higgins, over the net. Libero sets it up to Tana DeRosa, and it's out of bounds and a point for the Lions. 9-18. If you are just joining us, there was a big streak with the Royals going on a point spree for about 7 serves, and it has been pretty much all TFA this first half, this first set, 18-9. The set, and it's over the net. The bump, the tap, and it's a point for the Royals, 19-9.
Seems that first touch, which Foundation thought was a block, wasn't. So they got a 4-touch call. It seems Foundation is a little confused about the call.
We have some confusion down on the court here. Higgins talking. Coach Serpa talking to the refs. Coach Serpa almost trying to explain the rules to the ref over here. Still 9-19, no change in the score so far. And it will be the Lions serve. And it looks like they will send Caitlin Hatfield back to make the serve. And they're going to give the point to the Lions. They're going to remove one from the Royals and give one to the Lions, so 10-18. Hatfield still back. We are awaiting the serve. Conversation going on with the Royals, Kennedy Connell, and the ref. And Connell goes over to talk to Coach Serpa about what happened on the play. But Hatfield back for the serve. Over the net. The bump. And the set over to number 12, who taps it. And Higgins can't get to it. That's a point for the Royals. 19-9.
Foundation looks like they're getting down on themselves as each point slips away.
The Royals bench has seemed to come alive after the pretty lopsided game so far, 19-9. The Lions down by 10. Libero serves it. He set up to Higgins, and Higgins is stuffed by number 12, who gets up there. And Hatfield, he's set, and that's Salmon who taps it over. Hatfield over the net. The set from Connell. And the spike from Tina DeRosa for the point, 20-9.
Great attempt by Foundation, but it was not good enough to keep the ball up.
And the second time out of the game for the Lions. And we will be right back as we send this over to commercial break. Welcome back here. Back to serve is Cola. Serves it over. The set to Higgins with a spike. Another set to Higgins, and this time she's got it. 10-20. Lions.
Coach Serpa's looking proud of her team.
Back to serve, number 5 for Foundation, Dela Cruz. She is the acting libero for this game. The serve is over the net. The set and the tip from Olivia Salmon, and a block by Salmon, and that is a great job there by the Royals. Is that a kill? Was that a kill? Beavers back for the service here. Beavers, the senior, over. And they set to Hatfield. The bump, Hatfield bumps it, and a set to Higgins, who tips it over the net.
There's some insane off the net plays there, keeping adrenaline pumping for the Royals.
Higgins spikes it, and the Lions are climbing back into this one. They are not dead yet, 11-21, Royals. Back to serve for Foundation, number 10, Anderson. The set and the spike by Olivia Salmon, 22-11, Royals. Elise Rogers, she was the one that we saw going that long spree of points for the Royals. She was the server, so we'll see what happens. Rogers over the net. A set to Hatfield, who hits it. The set, and that's over the net.
Out of system set.
And there's Salmon, who spikes it. And the set to Higgins, number 5 with the save. And the tip over the net, the spike, and they're not going to get to that one. A long, long play, and 23-11, the Royals.
Seems that the Foundation's bench is giving up a little bit.
Rogers serves it over the net. Higgins bumps it to Hatfield, and that is way out of bounds. 24-11, game point for the Royals.
Set point for Royals.
Rogers over the net. Higgins. Higgins spikes it.
Out of
And
system set.
And a
And
great heads-up play there.
And the setter dump from number 11 on Foundation causes miscommunication and confusion on the Royals.
Great heads-up play there by Anderson, and she does a great job of getting the ball over the net. Correction, that was Del Val from Foundation. DeRosa stuffed,
Great cover.
and that is out of bounds. 13-24. Lions inching back into this one, but you got to think it's a little too late for this set.
All it takes is one error from Foundation, and it gives Royals the set.
Higgins over. And a spike from Salmon, and that's going to end the set. And the Royals will take the set 25-13. And we will head down to our sideline reporter for the next interview.
Hi, I'm Kenny, and I'm here with
Max Simmons.
Okay, what is your game prediction?
I like the Royals in 3 sets, up 15-6 in the first right now, so I love us to win this one really easy and win the next 2 even easier.
Okay, now who's your favorite player?
Elise Rogers just went on a 7-point serving streak, so right now that would be her.
Okay, and then who do you think is going to be the MVP of the game?
It doesn't matter who's the MVP because Lady Royals, they win as a team. That's all that matters. Let's go. Get a win.
Let's go Royals!
Welcome back here for the second set. Royals lead 1-0 over the Lions. Pretty lopsided set, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Royals got a good service run, and Foundation just couldn't keep up with their energy, and energy is what wins games.
And it looks like the Royals will get the service to begin the second set.
So what was your favorite part about the first set?
I think my favorite part was watching Elise Rogers come into the game and then take control of that first set and get that big run, and that's what really boosted the momentum for the Royals.
To start off this second set, the Royals have serve.
Kennedy Connell back for the serve. The serve is over. The libero. And there's number 2.
A nice soft block by the Royals, giving the libero time to get there.
Tapped over by DeRosa. And the whistle blows and a point for the Royals. 1-0 TFA. Kennedy Connell serves it. The set
to the right side.
A point for the Lions. It just seems like they weren't really ready for that serve. And that spike, sorry. Emily Hatfield, who just got the spike on the last play, will get the serve. Hatfield, the set, and the spike from Connell, and the block from number 13.
A near joust from both teams.
Ella Vaughn, the sophomore, 6'2", with the block on that play. Sayla Kohler, the libero, back to serve. She serves it over. And that is number 9, Tana DeRosa, who tips it over the net for the point for the Royals.
As the Royals get ahead, Coach Serpa is more proud of her team.
Number 3 over the net. Higgins.
Great dig.
And a point for the Lions. 2-3 Lions. Royals in the lead over the Lions 3-2, and it will be Hatfield.
In past games with the same matchup, it seems that Foundation has fallen off after the second
Hatfield
set.
over the net. Thomas DeRosa over the set and the spike from Higgins, and no one was there to get that one. Higgins with the big spike, and we are all knotted up at 3. Hatfield over the net. Connell.
One ball to the middle.
Connell tips it over, and a good job by Salmon getting it over the net. Whistle blows.
Seems that
Point for the Royals.
libero Luna Dela Cruz went under the line on her dive.
4-3 Royals. Thank you to our rules official. The serve's over. Good job by Hatfield. Higgins tips it over. The set and the spike from DeRosa and Higgins. Another tip. And the spike from Salmon, and nobody is going to get that one.
It seems that the upbeat tempo of the Royals is getting to Foundation with the 1 balls to the middle.
5-3 Royals. Number 5, Beavers with the serve. Beavers over, and it will not go over. It hits the net. 5-4 Lions.
Libero Luna De La Cruz is serving for Foundation.
De La Cruz serves it. It's over. The set to DeRosa, who with the soft spike. Higgins tips it over. And Salmon with the heads-up tip. Higgins, a block, and that will be a point for the Lions. They have come all the way back and tied it at 5. For number 5, over the net. The set and the tap from Connell, and it will be 6-5 for the Royals.
The roll shot faked out Foundation, and they looked a little upset by their lack of readiness.
Elise Rogers, Tina Tarosa comes out. Rogers serves it over the net. De La Cruz, Higgins over the save from Rogers, and the big spike from number 6. That is Kennedy Connell, the senior, 5'7". Rogers back to serve again. Serpa and Rogers communicating. Rogers over the net. The set to Higgins, and that is out of bounds. Too much power on that one, wasn't it?
Yep.
8-5 Royals. Rogers serves it over. Higgins spikes it, and the Royals cannot get to that one. 8-6 Lions.
Number 9 goes in for number 11. Tina DeRosa goes in for Elise Rogers.
Back to serve is number 10. The student section for the Royals getting loud. DeRosa tips it.
Little tip almost got Foundation.
Connell. Hatfield. Connell tried to save it. Ended up losing balance and falling over and could not get to that one. 8-7 Royals.
Even though in past matches, Foundation started to let go of their momentum in the second and third set, they have been keeping up with the Royals. A little joust there by both teams, but Foundation takes the swipe.
8-8. All knotted up here. Pretty good game so far, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's been a great matchup. Both teams have been keeping up with each other.
Number 10. And into the net, and that looked like it went under, but they won't call it. And
beautiful dig.
And ball does not lie.
Seems the set was a little too tight for number 11, Haley Higgins, to get it over.
9-8 Royals. Was I the only one that saw the ball go under the net?
I think I saw that too, but
Tina DeRosa. Higgins way out of bounds, and you gotta kind of think that it's hurt.
Seems that Foundation is a little angry at the ref's call. They think there was a touch by the Royals. They're a little upset now, but determined.
10-8. Inbound point, and that's an ace for the Royals. 11-8. That's the first ace of the night from either side, and it belongs to number 2, Olivia Salmon. Salmon now back to serve again. And it is over. It is in. The second ace in a row for number 2, Olivia Salmon. Very impressive, as Foundation just couldn't get to that one.
These past few points, Haley Higgins has been getting down on herself and in her head.
Yeah, it seems to be. It's a great observation. I was just about to say that, actually. It seems that Haley Higgins is kind of psyching herself out. But we are going to head to commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back courtside. Here, 12-8 Royals. If you are just joining us, the first set went to the Royals, 1-0 Royals.
Royals have possession over the ball.
Back to serve with 2 aces in a row is Olivia Salmon. And that one is not going to get so lucky. And a point for the Lions, 9-12.
Number 2 goes in for number 1 on Foundation.
Haley Higgins, probably one of the best players on this Foundation roster, the junior. And a great
Tight
job
pass,
there.
but a good setter dump by Peyton Wheeler.
And that is out of bounds and a point for the Royals, 13-9. TFA. Wheeler with the serve. Wheeler gets it over, and a diving dig. My co-commentator got mad at me because apparently that wasn't a dig. So
Lauren Michaels fakes out Foundation with a tip that they were not expecting.
Wheeler for the serve here.
Seems the coach on Foundation is getting a little upset and raising her voice at the players.
Over the net. The set to Higgins.
Pipe set to Higgins.
And the tip by number 6, Kennedy Connell, and another point for the Royals, 15-9 Royals. Number 1, Peyton Wheeler, back to serve. Wheeler over.
Back row
Higgins,
set.
and what a spike there from Haley Higgins. What a spike. That went right over the net, barely grazed the top of the net, and touchdown, and nobody was getting that one. 15-10, Lions coming back.
Touchdown?
Touched it down. Number 9 with the serve, over. Tana DeRosa out, and it will be a point for the Lions. The Lions getting back into this. Momentum is a big part of sports. I know you play volleyball. I play lacrosse. Momentum is a huge part of any sport.
Energy wins games.
Number 9, Green, over. And that's Kennedy Connell with a big spike.
And it seems that number 9, Lily Green, shanked the ball, and nobody could get there in time.
Good effort there by Green trying to get to it, but she ends up shanking it, sometimes like my golf shots. Number 6, Connell to serve. Connell over. The setup to number 2, who is going to have a light spike there. And a tip by number 14.
A great overhead pass by Trinity Schmidt.
Number 6, Connell, the senior, over. The set to Higgins, who taps it, tips. Number 12 spikes it, and number 12, that is Loren Michaels, the senior. But one thing that I am noticing about the Royals is this is a very experienced senior team, and I think the experience and wisdom of these players is really helping them with their communication. They know how to play the game, and they know basically everything to do with this game. Whereas you see Foundation, a pretty young team, you know, you see them, and they're making mistakes, and that's what's really killing them right now. Connell over the net. The set to number 2. Tana DeRosa, and that looked to be inbounds, and it was 19-11 Royals. If you are just joining us, the Royals are up 1-0 on sets, and they lead 19-11 in this set.
Foundation was good at keeping up at first, but they have fallen behind.
Connell dribbling, and the serve is up, and it is over. Number 10, that is to Higgins, and it is inbounds, and a point for the Lions, 12-19. Number 4, Emily Hatfield to serve it. Over. Out of bounds. And a great heads-up play there by the libero, number 3, Sayla Kohler.
It looks like Foundation is upset about the call. They think there was a touch before it went out by the Royals.
I see why, but, you know, from up here, it definitely looked like she got out of the way, and a great heads-up play there. Dodging out of the way, and it should be the Royals 20-12. And there's a stoppage of play here, and the referees are talking. A little booth review going on. Number 3, Sayla Kohler to serve. Kohler over. Higgins will get the set, and she spikes it, but nothing happening there. DeRosa, and a good heads-up play right there, and DeRosa tips it, and a point to the Royals, 21-12. I'm sorry I forgot to address it, but the point stood. The ref said there was no touch from the Royals before it went out of bounds. 21-12, TFA.
And
a timeout.
The Lions have called a timeout, and we'll see you back after a commercial break.
Welcome back, courtside here as the Royals lead 21-12 over the Lions in set number 2. Royals lead 1-0 in sets, and the libero serves it. The set to Higgins, and the bump set to DeRosa, who tips it over, and Higgins. And that is inbounds, a great serve, a very accurate serve. And the Lions 13 and the Royals 21. What did you think about that spike?
I thought it was amazing.
It seemed to be very well aimed. As a volleyball player, how do you get that good of accuracy? And Olivia Salmon with a big spike and a point for the Royals, 22-13. Salmon has been very good in front of the net as she has had a couple of kills and a couple of big spikes.
Only 3 points until the Royals take the second set.
Beaver over. It tips the net, and a great job as Hatfield tried to get down to it, but couldn't. And a point, 2 points away from the Royals taking the second set.
Number 2 goes in for number 1 for
Hatfield
the Lions.
comes out, and number 2, Lily Bauer, comes in. The serve. And the set to Higgins. And that was number 6 that could not get to it. That would be Kennedy Connell. Good effort right there, laying out for that one, but just couldn't get it.
Team's foundation is slowly starting to gain their energy back.
14-23, the momentum. The foundation bench still kind of dead over there, but, you know. Tana DeRosa with a good heads-up tip. And a great play by number 10, but it's not enough. And the Royals are at set point, 24-14.
11 goes in for 9.
And this seems to be their favorite for serving, Elise Rogers, 24-14. They need one more point to put away the second set. Rogers over, Bauer, and there you go. And Kennedy Connell gets it, and the Royals will take set 2, and we will head to commercial break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here, the Royals are up 2-0 on sets here in the regional playoffs. But we are going to be making a little change here. My assistant here is going to be doing play-by-play for this set. I will be your color commentator, and we will see how she does. Don't be mean in the comments.
All right, it looks like Foundation has got their energy up for this not last set, sorry.
And not too much play-by-play going on, apparently. Higgins with the ball right now. Don't know what that means. And the ball goes to Emily Hatfield for the serve. Over the net.
A serve to back row. A pipe serve to Higgins. A free ball is sent over and a joust. Good fix by number 2 on the far back set. Number 6, Kennedy Connell, hits out.
Number 6, Kennedy Connell just tapped it. It was a very good spike. It was just happened to be a little bit out of bounds, so it will be a point for the Lions.
The score now being 1-0. A set to right side. There was a little touch by Foundation, sending it right back over to TFA.
Foundation sideline seems to be a lot more hype for the set. I wonder if they're going to start making a big comeback.
Number 4, Emily Hatfield. Controversial call, but it is in. Hatfield taking the serve again. Back row set to Higgins. She roll shots it over, but TFA was prepared. A strong setter dump. An overpass, but the libero was there to cover it. Different story for Foundation, though.
And a great job there by TFA's Sayla Kohler as she gets the tip over the net and the point for the Royals. Royals will have the service. Kennedy Connell back to serve.
Connell sends it over, but they receive it with a dime. The set was off, but Tina DeRosa made sure to fix it.
Inbounds. I do not really agree with that call. That seemed very much out, but 4-1.
Well, there was a small touch by Sayla Kohler.
Thank you to my rules official.
Number 2 for Foundation, Lily Bowers taking serve. A back row pipe set. Nice back set by number 10.
And that is out of bounds and a point for the Royals. And down on the play is Higgins. And she's slow to get up. And she seems to be in disbelief.
Taking service, Sayla Kohler for the Royals. The score is now 2-4 Foundation.
You know, this is kind of like the battle of the TFAs. You know, the Foundation Academy, the First Academy. Who's the better TFA?
A great chicken wing save. An out-of-system set by Sayla Kohler to the outside. Haley Higgins takes it, and it's a controversial call, but the refs declare it out.
Four to 3, Lions over the Royals.
Kohler takes serve. A really tight pass, but number 10 works with it.
Haley Higgins, number 11, scales the wall and will spike the ball. 5 to 3, Lions.
Number 5, Luna Dela Cruz, is taking serve. Great up.
And
A
great
tip goes
there
right
by
over the
Olivia
block.
Salmon.
Oh. That tip went right over the blockers and confused Foundation. Kylie Beavers is serving for TFA. Haley Higgins, roll shot into the antenna. Point goes to Royals. Haley Higgins destroys it, but it is a great save by Sayla Kohler. Tina DeRosa works with the off the net set.
And that is out of bounds for the Lions. 6 to 5. Royals
Number
come
5,
back.
Kylie Beavers takes serve. A great up by number 10. Number 2, Lily Bauer attempts to send a free ball over but comes up just short.
And that was a great job there by the Royals, making sure that the Lions couldn't get that one back.
An overpass. A great block by Foundation.
And that was very, very good for the Lions, getting up there and stuffing.
Number 8, Michaela Campbell, way to get up there. Number 10, Jelani Del Val is taking serve. She has the most serving aces on her team.
The score is 7 to 7.
Number 10 takes serve again. An off the net play there, but it wasn't good enough to send it back over.
And yes, to all the teenage boys watching, if you want to rewind it about a minute and take a picture of the 6 to 7 on the scoreboard, you can do that.
A dime by Kylie Beavers.
Eight to 8. All knotted up here.
Elise Rogers takes serve.
Elise seems to be the designated server for the Royals, as every time she's coming into the game, she's served.
And it is just out.
9 to 8, Lions take a lead, and this is a back and forth battle here.
Great pass by Tina DeRosa.
The Lions will take a 10 to 8 lead over the Royals.
Kennedy Connell had a great swing, but it did not go in.
And a timeout
A
for the Royals.
timeout has been called by the Royals. We'll see you back after the commercial break. Welcome back after our short commercial break.
And for all the Florida Gators fans, yes, that is Tom Petty's Won't Back Down. Gotta love the Gators.
Number 11, Haley Higgins is taking serve. Tina DeRosa with a dime. One ball to Olivia Salmon.
It's very impressive how the Lions are actually keeping up pretty well with the Royals so far. And in the history of this matchup, the Lions kind of fade out in the third set, so they're doing pretty good today.
Salmon takes serve, and a great save by Libera. The Royals have now tied up the score, not letting their energy fall.
Back to serve here is Olivia Salmon. She is the only player on the court to have an ace.
A little punch tip, we haven't seen that yet.
It's a very good heads-up play there by number 4 for the, that's Hatfield for the Lions.
Serving up next is Lily Green for Foundation. Set to the outside. Straight up. And a tip to deep one, expecting nobody to be there. Set to the right side, but it goes out.
A little bit too much power on that one from Hatfield, but this is pretty much a dogfight. 11-11, Royals, Lions. Who is the better TFA?
Serving up now is Peyton Wheeler for the Royals. Fun fact about Peyton Wheeler, she has the most assists out of the TFA team.
Good to know.
Haley Higgins destroys it, and they send back an overpass. A great dig by number 5.
And at number 11, Haley Higgins kicking herself. That time as she could not get to the ball, and her head game seems to be really getting in the way of her game.
Peyton Wheeler back up again. An overhead pass. Haley Higgins destroys it, and it's shanked by Peyton Wheeler, but number 3 saves it. Haley Higgins fakes him out with a light tip over the blocker. Seems TFA is a little confused with the call here.
It seems they call a double tap on the Royals, so it'll be 12-12. All knotted up.
They called a lift on the Royals after that off the net play.
Not a double tap.
The down ref communicates with Coach Serpa, who's a little confused. Up now serving is Emily Hatfield.
I honestly think this might be one of the problems with the Lions so far. They haven't gotten the Hatfield sisters involved that much. It's been almost all Higgins taking every single spot.
Back row set to Tina DeRosa. Roll shot. Tight set, followed by tip.
And a point to the Lions. Coach Serpa upset on that one.
Going to serve is Hatfield again. Peyton Wheeler pushes it to right side.
Hatfield tried to get that save, but just missed it. 13-13. This is a very good game.
Kennedy Connell serving for the Royals. The score is now tied up, and it's a great matchup from both teams. Lily Bauer hits it out.
And the Royals will take a lead. They've come back from a deficit here, and it's been just kind of a dogfight, back and forth, back and forth. And
Connell's back at serve again. Backer set to Higgins. Great save by Peyton Wheeler there. Everybody expected that to drop. Sayla Kohler just couldn't get there in time.
And that one does drop, and Kohler just happened to miss it. But really, even if she did save it, there was really nobody there to get it from her, so probably would have ended up being a point for Foundation anyway.
Bauer serving.
And
A touch by Tina DeRosa.
And an ace from Bauer, the first ace from Foundation. The person with the most aces from Foundation is Del Val, but that time it's Bauer.
A pipe set to Kennedy Connell. Pushed outside to Higgins, and Sayla Kohler shanks it to the back.
And the Lions will take a 2-point lead over the Royals. One of the things that I'm noticing as looking at the stats is the First Academy has a lot of depth. They have multiple players making multiple leading scores, whereas Foundation has 3 players that have made most of all of the top things.
Tina DeRosa hits the blocker but pops off her hands, and the libero was not there to cover. The Royals aren't giving up yet, though. Sayla Kohler serving. A dime by Bauer, and Higgins destroys it. Sayla's there, but she's not ready.
All of the energy seems to be sucked out of the TFA bench, and they just seem to be really quiet. Coach Sherpa getting loud on the sideline.
Luna Dela Cruz going to serve for Foundation. Great float serve, but followed by a tip. An out-of-system set to pipe. Kennedy Connell hits it over. Tina DeRosa hits it, but it's blocked back over. Good thing there was cover. A little miscommunication between Bauer and Dela Cruz.
And a great job right there by the Royals, just being able to get up and block that serve and really make sure that that point goes to the Royals. 16-17.
Beavers is up now. Higgins destroys it, but it's out.
And the Royals tie it up at 17 apiece. Really, really great job there. Great awareness by the Royals to make sure that they know that ball was not going to be in.
Dime by Bauer.
Oh, and she got all of that one. 18-17, Lions. Sorry I cut you off there, but I had to say something about that one.
Del Val serving now. She has the most serving aces for Foundation. Good cover by libero. Higgins takes on a right side hit.
And number 5 and number 6 run into each other, and that looked like it hurt. And a timeout by TFA, 19-17.
For this next timeout, we are going to cut to our sideline reporter. We'll see you back soon.
Soon.
I'm here with
Emery McHale Mabin.
who do you think is gonna win?
Royals.
How many points are we gonna get?
20.
Good job. Can you say go Royals?
Go Royals.
I'm here with
Ava,
Ava. Who do you think is gonna win?
we're winning.
How many sets are we gonna go to?
We're sweeping them. 3.
3 sets. Now, who do you think is gonna make the most points?
I can't answer that.
We have a really good team, don't we?
We have a great team.
We are back.
We are back from the sideline reporter. Very tight pass.
And Haley Higgins tried to get that one over. That is your Georgetown commit, Haley Higgins. And she tried to get that one over, and she was blocked right at the line, 18-19. Lions in the lead. Royals inching back.
Elise Rogers going to serve. A dime by Bauer. Higgins destroys it, but it goes out.
Out of bounds there, 19-19. The Royals coming back in. The student section is alive over there. Everyone wearing their pajamas. It was pajama day here at the First Academy for a homecoming.
Timeout by Foundation.
I'm here with
Emery McHale Mabin.
who do you think is gonna win?
Royals.
How many points are we gonna get?
20.
Good job. Can you say go Royals?
Go Royals.
I'm here with
Ava,
Ava. Who do you think is gonna win?
we're winning.
How many sets are we gonna go to?
We're sweeping them. 3.
3 sets. Now, who do you think is gonna make the most points?
I can't answer that.
We have a really good team, don't we?
We have a great team.
Hi, I'm here with.
Adelina.
What do you think about our opponent so far?
Good.
What do you think their strength is?
Hitting.
Okay, now who do you think is gonna be the MVP of the game?
Number 9, Tina in TFA.
Welcome back to the game. Great hustle by Hatfield. No, sorry.
Salmon. A great volley. Salmon!
One ball
with
to
the spike.
Salmon. That was a massive hit.
20-19,
You know what else
the
is
Royals coming back and making it a 20-19 lead by 1.
Rogers taking serve.
And there's Rogers.
A bump set to Higgins. It's a soft block, though. Tipped over the blockers, but Dela Cruz was there to cover.
Student section is really fired up as they're trying to make sure that the Royals can seal this one out and head to the next round of the regional playoffs.
Higgins. Soft yo-yo serve. Ooh, the setter dump caught them off guard.
Great heads-up play there by Wheeler, the 5'11 junior. She will be playing more volleyball with TFA. Excited to see her keep playing next year. She's a great player.
Serving is Salmon. A dime by Dela Cruz. Higgins destroys it, but the line ref calls it out.
I think that was a touch by number 5, and they missed that call. I think it tipped her. So I think that should have probably been a point for the Lions, but we'll take it.
Way to be aware. Set to Bauer. It's blocked by Ella Vaughn and Peyton Wheeler.
And boy, it's really hard to get over the net when you got Ella Vaughn and Wheeler towering over you with your arms up, blocking that one to the ground.
Kohler goes in for Salmon. Serving up next is Lily Green. slow serve, but they work with it. Elevon sends a power tip over.
That wasn't Elevon.
Wheeler taking serve.
23-21 Royals in the lead. 2 points away from moving on to the next round. A timeout called on the court by Foundation, and we will head to break.
Coming back from our commercial break, TFA has possession. It's only 2 points away from them winning the game, 4 points from Foundation. A bump set to Higgins.
There's your George commit. And folks,
miscommunication. It is game point actually.
We're at set point here. Royals 24, Lions 21. The next point for the Royals will get them to the next round of regionals. This would be huge for the First Academy.
This is a big point. Adrenaline is pumping. Higgins takes it. Kohler gets it back up.
Student section loud. Student section sounded like Arrowhead Stadium over there. Loud, loud, loud.
Bauer kills the ball, stopping the Royals' run.
24-22, still game point.
Emily Hatfield takes the serve. It is still game point, and the energy is high. Kennedy Connell. And the Royals win the game! The ball goes out, and they take the win!
The Royals come back, and they sweep the Foundation Lions in this series of all time. And that will be the end of this game, folks. Thank you so much for joining us here at the First Academy. I'm Zachary Winfield.
And I'm Lauren Rotman.
And we'll see you guys next time.